Welcome everyone to our Tech Talk today. We're going to talk about AI and LLMs, and specifically we want to demystify them. We want to show you how do they work, how can you use them, and what is actually the discussions around them, because there's a lot to learn. Let's actually talk about how this in the background works. Because while a lot of people are calling this magic and different things, some people even believe there's like thousands of people in the background that answering these questions, which is not the case. I can show you how this actually all works. So this system here, where we first go into the vector database, get some context back, send it to the LLMs, and then answer the question, this is called RAG, or Retrieval Augmented Generation. So if you have ever heard the word RAG or that people have been used that before, this is how this actually works in the background. And all LLMs that you see today that have access to some kind of data, let's say it's a support bot that can answer questions, or even ChatGPT now has the capability that you upload your own data and you can ask questions, or you want to ask questions about a PDF or things like that. All of it is done with this specific system. Now, this all sounds good, but unfortunately, as with every new technology, there is a lot of challenges to go over, and I want to show some of them and also some tips. And the problem around this, specifically around data protection, data sovereignty. So if we look at OpenAI, if we read their privacy policy, they literally say that they will store all your prompts. That means every information that you send them will be stored in servers in the United States. Now, if you are by yourself in the United States, that's maybe not a big problem. But if you're from the EU with strong GDPR laws or other countries, this can be quite a problem. The other one is also that they will actually read all your prompts and they will also share them with other parties. So their privacy policy says specifically that they might share personal information with government authorities, industry peers, or other third parties. And they unfortunately don't really list them. So that's another concern there, is that they basically take all the data and they share it and they use it for whatever they think is the very best. But we wouldn't be amazing and Mirantis if, of course, we wouldn't have a solution to this. And that's where we believe private LLMs or hosting of private LLMs can be a solution, which basically allows you to run these LLMs in your own data center, if you have your own premise data center, or if you have your own cloud account, meaning you have your own AWS, Google, or Azure account, where you can run all of this yourself. This means you have full control over the data storage, access, and the companies that are involved, because these systems, so on-premise or these cloud accounts, they will not share the data. Most of the cases actually don't even have access to the data because it's encrypted, stored, and transferred. So this makes it much, much better to ensure that the data cannot leak or cannot be used by anybody else.